Pocket fours for Deak.
gracious.
Oh, right in the door. Is that another flopped full house? Was he the one with the pocket tens and it went ace 10?
4 in the door, baby.
Right in the door. Full house for Deak. Nigola with a backdoor club draw. Gonna feel so good if he makes it.
Hand was, oh, okay. Quad alert.
Looks
Quad
like we
alert.
might have a death by quash coming up.
Nigola
I think that's the.
will not be pushed around, even by quads.
I think Maria likes the
Yeah,
bet
people
size.
have to remember that just because somebody has a big stack doesn't necessarily mean that they're not making huge hands, right? Sometimes the dynamics at the table make you feel like perhaps this person is trying to push you around with a big stack, but as we can see, Deak is running pretty good.
So maybe facing this, what seems like an inevitable all-in, maybe Nigola is going to be able to find a fold now. Wow.
Nigola makes the call.
Just quads.
And will be eliminated. Hey, look.
Death by quad. Death by quads.
Deak was polarized. We can give him that.
Yeah.
The rationale, correct. The outcome, not good. Pairing, Deak, 201 big blinds, big Deak energy.
Oh, there's 100,000?
Davies opening, queen 9
I think
suited.
that I heard.
Definitely agree.
The ticket for the 25K on Damas.
65?
Play.
Race in with pocket tens, and Rheem is going to come along for the ride with 7-4 of diamonds. The flop. Ooh, boy. King 10, 10, 2 diamonds. Flopping quads-a-lee for Joris Race.
Jack of diamonds, Jack of diamonds. I want blood, I want blood.
Another public domain song, sing away. A jack would make a straight for Davies, and the jack of diamonds would make a flush for Rheem. That is why Griffin is calling for violence. All I can think about is how much this hand would rock in Ultimate Texas Hold'em.
And Rheem, you know, using sort of the way through the chips in, almost, I'm just going to give these away. You really are. You really are.
Fortunately, no one has a 10, unfortunately, for Race.
This lead out with the quads is obviously going to force two folds from these hands, but I think that the design of it is, you know, hoping that one of these two players has a king. A lot of the time, let's just say it is Chino Rheem that has the king. Chino's going to be checking here, and then Davies will be, you know, checking back the non-king. So deciding the lead is because, okay, I'm going to get so much money from a king. I can't let this street get checked through. You know?
Unlucky and over the king.
That king was a bigger action killer than the time me and
he
my
needed a
girlfriend
diamond
shared a
after
hotel
I
room
had
with
a flush.
Griffin.
And here we go. Anufriiev all in again, this time shoving over the top of Aldemir's open, and I'm going to go out on a limb here, Nick. I know we don't like to be too preemptive. I think he might get called in at least one spot.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really any way out from this position. If Anufriiev absolutely has to get this hand in, and it's a layup when you've got like 20 bigs. Candid, though, on the button with pocket tens now has a real tough spot here. Seriously, I mean, Aldemir is going to open quite wide. He's a very aggressive opponent. I mean, UTG obviously will limit how many hands he can play, but it's going in for sure, James.
So it is a domination situation. Anufriiev at risk and behind.
Yep, it's going to be something like an 80-20 here. Looks like the board's telling us 18%, 82%.
Anufriiev looking for a jack to survive. Queen 10-6. Diamonds don't really help Anufriiev. Aldemir with the ace of diamonds.
Yeah, there's not too many outs now. He just needs to hit one of those two jacks at this point. No other reasonable backdoors. There is the potential for the backdoor straight still,
Yes.
of course. But that's the runner-runner variety.
Turn card is an ace. Okay, so that is the set for Aldemir, but it does give Anufriiev 4 outs now. A king on the river would see him make Broadway.
Oh, that would be a really punishing run out, James.
Now would be best. No. Actually, ace is the best.
No. This is hashtag death by quads.
Death by quads, indeed.
Courtesy of an appearance from Barry Greenstein, the ace on the river is the final nail.
Mulder again. I'm just excited when he's in a pot, James. I really am. This is really what we love to see when we're doing this kind of cards up coverage. Very exciting for players that want to improve their game and see what these guys are doing at the very highest level. Queen 10 off from the cutoff seems like a hand you're going to want to play, especially off a 3.26 million starting stack. Oh, but aces for Katzenberger on the dealer button, and he's looking pretty shallow here, James. He's under 20 big blinds effective, so not going to struggle to get the chips all in here.
Hussein Ensan, 8-4 of diamonds in the big blind, looking to defend his Prague title from 2015.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about flatting the button here is you're going to let the big blind come along with a lot of different hands. And 8-4 suited is definitely going to be one of them.
So we are going 3-way to the flop. The flop.
Oh,
Queen,
no.
Queen, 7 trips for Mulder. Katzenberger out-flopped.
What? Wait, what's this? Ensan deciding to lead at this flop.
Oh, it's so gloriously Ensan. Mulder, 9-1 favorite here. Trip queens. Just calls. Now Katzenberger.
Oh my God, he hates life. He's hating life right now.
So 2 callers, and Ensan somehow gets to the turn with this hand.
Please, diamond. Please give him a diamond.
King on the turn, and Ensan is now drawing dead. Katzenberger's down to 3%. Hussein, I love you, buddy. Stop betting. He's checked.
Yeah, he's going to slow down now, obviously. Trying to do something kind of cheeky there, but he knows that it's time to slow down when you got 2 players calling behind. Oh, he's going to make a bet. James.
455,000 in the middle, and Katzenberger bets 55,000. Ensan folds, and Mulder is going to take his sweet time as he enjoys that sweet tea.
He's never looked more Le Chiffre-like ever. Yeah, Ahmad Tom is asking, would I bet with aces in this scenario? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I mean, both players really, you know.
Casually plays a time bank card. I'm going to need time to think about this.
All in.
As Mulder shoves on him, all into call for Katzenberger, who's kind of committed at this point.
Yeah, he has kind of committed himself, but oh, you just don't feel good about your aces no more, do you?
Step 1, throw up in your mouth. Step 2, cycle.
Yeah, exactly, James. His face said it all. His face said what you just said. I'm so committed to this pot, but like, how do I ever win here?
Plays the time bank.
He's just got to ask himself, does he ever have a bluff here? Like, he might do this with a king, but like, what kind of a king gets to this turn? Like, what kind of a king is going to be here on this turn that he's going to want to see? Given the pre-flop and flop action, how many king X combos is he going to have here that he thinks he's value shoving, especially given the way that the hand is played out? And would a king shove it against the aggressive action on the turn? Because they could still just be sitting there with a queen.
Spirit of the horse, indeed. He doesn't like it, but he has to go along with it. And he calls all in and is drawing to the last remaining ace in the deck. If it isn't the ace of hearts on the river, we lose Victor Katzenberger in 27th place.
Yeah, you can't blame him. He's very, very committed to this pot, and he's played his hand so disguised. You really feel for him, but this happens sometimes.
The ultimate Barry Greenstein required here.
Oh man, that would be a really, really flaming Barry.
Nope. Instead, it's quads for Mulder. It's hashtag death by quads for Katzenberger.
Pocket eights for Bendinelli. And I don't think it's a spoiler to say that it really can't go beyond this level. 30 big blinds playing 24 big blinds. It is almost impossible for them to get out of this level without the money going in.
Yeah, Bendinelli here with eights.
It should have ended in the last level mathematically.
The math is broken today, Stapes.
Oh boy, we got a set of eights for Bendinelli.
Oh no.
Top pair for Guerrero. I said the money was going to have to go in. These guys have played pretty conservatively and made some tight folds. So maybe it doesn't have to go in right now. But boy, does this feel like it. Bendinelli firing 2.5 million. And Guerrero just calls. The turn is a jack.
Wow.
Oh, no.
What a setup.
Oh, such a cold deck.
Cold deck city. Guerrero covered. I think the only light at the end of the tunnel is we've seen a lot of miracle rivers throughout the course of this tournament. Looking for the board to pair, except for an 8. Doesn't know that yet, probably thinks he's got the best of it. Trips versus a full house.
Yeah, and Bendinelli very clearly trying to set up a sizing here on the turn that can make it an easy all-in on the river. Wants to give Guerrero a good price to continue.
Does it ever go in now? Guerrero has no idea what he's up against. Makes the call, so that's 23 million in the middle. Neither player the pot size bet behind. Jimmy really needs to hit this river.
Oh
the
my
board pairs, but it's the 8.
No!
It's quad 8s for Bendinelli.
Wow.
This is unbelievable. This is the coldest of decks. It doesn't get any colder than this, Maria.
I'm glad you got a sweatshirt for this hand, Nick.
Insane ending, I assume.
Oh my goodness.
To the most insane EPT I have ever been a part of. A literal bad beat jackpot hand. Jack's full, beaten by quad 8s. Guerrero bets.
Wow.
Oh.
And Guerrero leading. Oh my gosh.
Put yourself in his shoes. He's got quads and you're getting led into on this river. It's the absolute jackpot payday.
How is Bendinelli's heart just not jumping out of his skin right now?
Bendinelli has been so patient, has folded winners. Had a chance to put this to bed. Announces all in. Guerrero hasn't snap called.
No, I think I go check.
There's just no way. There's the call from Guerrero. It's over.
He hasn't even tabled his hand. Table your hand.
Bendinelli shows the quad.
Bendinelli does it.
Guerrero tables the loser, and Bendinelli swarmed by his countrymen. Somebody get that boy his mama.
This guy came back from one big blind to be here to river quads.